that's basically like, you know how like in movies when they do the marker, like that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
When they click the thing, that actually has a reason for it.
Oh, we're going.
We're going, dude. Yeah, we're starting. But yeah, I'll just explain that first. Like when they do the click thing.
Yeah.
That's so when with the audio track and the audio of this, I'll see a spike.
It syncs up?
Well, I'll see a spike in the audio because of that hitting the gong because it was really loud.
Oh, shit. So you know when to, like, it's rolling.
It'll be easier. Well, no, because it'll be easier to line them up, right?
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm going to have to line up the audio that we're recording here with this video.
You're getting too techie.
Because
I don't know what's
so
going
the audio from this video is not going to be used. It's going to be all from here, right? So I'm going to have to edit that together. I'm going to have to take out the audio from this. It's going to be silent, the video. But the audio from this is going to be what's used.
Okay. No,
so I'll see a spike in it, and then I can line that spike up
to the video.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
I see what you mean.
So welcome, everybody,
Yeah.
to the first episode of the Talking Shid podcast. I have my first guest with me today. Zack, say what's up.
What's up, guys? I feel honored to be here right now on the first Talking Shid episode.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I've been liking your weed journey lately.
Thanks,
following
man.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it's been good. Honestly, I feel really like clear-minded, you know.
It's crazy because I've known you for so long and I've never seen you stop smoking weed for this long.
Yeah, I've stopped for like a week at a time.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah. So it's good shit, dude.
Yeah. It's been nice. It's like it's one of those things where you just don't need it, you know?
Yeah. It's like the same with alcohol, really.
Yeah.
Like you don't really need it. It's like weed's better than alcohol for sure. But like they're both substance. They're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want a Red Bull? All right. Not sponsored, but
it is sponsored actually.
Maybe one day, yeah.
It's sponsored.
So do you mind if I do the ad reads first?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yep. Let's get
this podcast is got a couple sheets here of sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by BigPurpleDildos.com. Looking to fuck your pussy?
What the? Yo, wait.
Have we got the website for you?
Why do you got my father's obituary on there? What the fuck, dude?
That's one of my references.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. And also Raid Shadow Legends. If you've ever wanted to kill yourself, we got the game for you. Raid Shadow Legends is I'm just fucking around.
We
don't have sponsors.
If you're a fucking loser and you sit at home and jerk off all day, Raid Shadow Legends.
Blue Chew is the thing for you.
Imagine doubling those two up. Get some Raid Shadow Legends, some Blue Chew in you.
Dude.
Fuck, man.
That'd be fucking awesome.
It's like Henny and Coke. It's just the perfect combination, you know?
Oh, let's also light this bad boy up. Some incense going. Since I'm not smoking weed, I just sit next to the incense and
yeah, dude.
Inhale. Apparently, actually, incense does have a some kind of a psychological effect to it.
Yeah, incest is great.
Incest is
yeah, dude. It's like, well, it definitely has a psychological effect. You know, I think we're getting pretty Freudian with that, but you know,
yeah, that's true.
No, I love incense. I buy that shit all the time, and then I'll use it for like a good week.
Yeah,
and then I just quit. Yeah, that's about it.
Nice. Yeah. I don't do it that consistently, but every now and then I light that shit up, and it's nice. But I just remembered it smells good. I made a note on my phone of like different talking points in case we get lost in this, but my phone is recording.
I feel like it's going to take a while to like warm up to being on camera while conversating.
Yeah. I feel like the best way to do it is just kind of forget it's there.
Yeah, that's true.
But while we're holding the mics, that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, it's like I fucking want to suck it.
Yeah, you want to
just fucking put it right in my mouth. That's all I want to do with this thing.
Yeah, I do have mic stands that we could use at some point. But yeah, let's talk about just what this podcast is, because this is the first episode.
Yeah, what is this podcast? I don't even know.
Yeah, we don't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, the name of it's Talking Shit because we're talking shid just to be advertiser friendly. But yeah, we're just basically we have no pre-hand topic to talk about. We have nothing really prepared.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk shit.
It's kind of the way you got to go.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
philosophy.
It's just gonna be a free-flowing conversation and whatever we talk about. I don't even know. It's like what you would categorize a podcast as for that reason. Because also I don't want to make it like strictly a comedy podcast or strictly philosophy or whatever. It'd be cool to it's just whatever.
It's just nice to have conversation, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a reason to bring people together at the end of the day, you know? Yeah. You could bring friends on here, just have a good time, talk. If it's a good podcast, it's a good podcast. If it's not a good podcast, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's life.
But I mean, a lot of podcasts are very like what you're watching, what you're gonna get every time, kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Maybe not Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's an example where he does a lot of different shit. But at the end of the day, like I feel like especially recently, Joe Rogan's kind of become like you kind of know what you're.
Yeah. You're gonna hear about bears at some point.
yeah.
But I'm here for it.
He's gonna do that at some point.
Yeah.
He's gonna talk about cancel culture
Of
probably
course.
at some point.
But I'm all there for that. You know what? I like bears. I like talking about cancel culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good topics. I don't know.
Oh, what the hell's going on with this light here?
Fucking rave time, buddy.
The frick? What the frick? What the frickin' frick? Oh, there we go.
So recent news. Do you follow the UFC at all?
Not really.
Not
a little bit. I love it, but like when I do watch it, but I just don't have any real way to stream it. So.
Oh, that's fair. I steal the streams every once in a while. You gotta do it.
You can watch it live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can watch it live. You just gotta do some digging. Like it's not that hard.
Yeah. Someone was telling me about a website that they watch all their like sports.
Yeah. Like you just gotta go like to those like weird websites that you're probably gonna get a virus.
Yeah.
And you just gotta cross your fingers that you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Just get ad blocker. You should be good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But what happened?
But Sean Strickland fought Dracus Duplessis.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean Strickland is like a maniac. Like, did you see those clips? Like,
yeah, I know who Sean Strickland is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You see those clips? Like, it was big. There was like a Canadian reporter, and he said something about the LGBTQ community, and then Strickland just like went off on him.
No, I didn't see this.
You didn't see it? Oh, fucking hell! Dude. The guy's like, he's like your uncle that lived in a trailer and he does a little bit of meth sometimes.
We all got that uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
an uncle that you're kind of
you.
worried at like family gatherings.
Exactly.
Like, what are they going to say?
One of those uncles, but not one you're worried that's going to like fiddle your kids.
Right. He won't go that far.
He won't go that far, but
he might freak him out a little bit.
Yeah, like he'll probably punch your dad.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He'll probably punch your dad.
Maybe one of the kids.
Maybe one of the kids if he really steps out of line.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's got to be something big.
He's not afraid to.
No.
He probably won't, but like if anyone was going to do it,
it's that guy.
It's Uncle Steve.
It's Uncle Steve, exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
We all got Uncle Steve. Anyways, point of the story is that it was he lost the fight, but it was like super controversial. I don't think he lost. But it could have went either way. But I don't think he lost.
What was the controversy?
Well,
did he scream something homophobic while he?
No, probably, but probably did. Some South African dude.
I hate gay people.
Yeah, dude, that shit gets me going though. You know what I mean? Like
a little bit of homophobia.
You put a homo guy in front of my face, I'm punching a little harder.
Like a homophobe.
Either or, just any one of them.
I feel like a gay dude would be kind of hard to punch out though. I feel like they'd move fast.
Yeah, they'd probably drop to their knees quick.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. They'd have some different kind of approaches to it. I feel like Yeah,
but I love the gays. Gays are cool.
Oh yeah, dude, they're the best.
Yeah, they're the best people in the world.
Yeah,
by far.
Well, not always.
Well, sometimes, yeah, no.
It depends on the person, but I feel like gayness in itself is normally pretty fun.
Yeah, dude.
I've never met a sad gay person.
No, never.
It's almost like being Down syndrome.
It's like I was gonna say autistic
or autistic. No, autistic people are sad.
I guess
autistic people struggle, dude. Yeah, they got they look at the world. The people who are like, because the thing about autism especially is like there's a spectrum. So like if you're like high functioning autistic, you just see the world in a really different way, and it's hard to just like relate to people kind of around you.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But the Down syndrome people definitely are having the best time ever.
The best, yeah.
The best time
100%. I've never seen a sad.
No. I sometimes wish I'm like I wish I was there with them,
It would be so the idea of like you're like, walking along somewhere and you just see like a Down syndrome person just sitting there and they're sad and you're like, what's going on, buddy? They're, well, today's not really going my way. I got my job. My dog died. My girlfriend broke up with me.
But I like cereal. Just some shit like that.
But I'm watching the World Western Federation waiter.
Yeah, I love that Shane Gillis bit, dude. The John
he's
Cena
so
shit.
good,
dude. He's so funny.
It's recently when I'm watching him, I'm like, he kind of just looks Down syndrome.
He does for sure.
Like when he does the face, like when he starts doing that, especially.
It's because his eyes are droopy, in a way.
Yeah, but he's got kind of like big eyes too. Like
I don't know.
He's got a down vibe. He's down with the vibe.
Yeah. He's got that aesthetic, He's down with the down.
He's got the syndrome of the down.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was watching Hoarders last night.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, dude. There's like so many episodes. Like I was watching just like a compilation of like the worst ones, and the first one like just nightmare. Just a nightmare house. And like they have kids. Like what the fuck? Like what in what world? Like people who don't have enough money and bring kids into the world, you know, that's one thing, you know?
Yeah.
But to have that be your house and you're like, I think we should add some kids to the situation.
Yeah, dude. Or the cats too, bro.
That was the other one I saw.
Everyone
Yeah.
has like 50
20
cats.
Yeah.
Like how are they feeding? Like what are these cats eating?
And there's cat shit everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
That was the one of the ones I saw was like the first one I saw was just like cockroaches and termites and shit like everywhere.
Yeah.
Just infested the whole fucking place. So when you're sleeping, you're just getting covered in bugs.
I can't imagine that, bro.
But then they like the other one was a girl who had like rat infestation, and when they took everything out, like a lot of these ones, it's crazy because they'll like empty the whole house, and then they're like, yeah, so we're gonna have to sell this place, like sell the bulldoze this place and just sell the land.
Oh god.
Because this house is not like cannot safely be lived in, or like it'll be like the floor is like rotted out from all the piss and shit. And that was dude, they took things out of this girl's house. Everything was covered, literally every item covered in a layer of poop.
Dude, at what point what shit do you get to where you're like, that's enough?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's I can't do any more shit. Dude.
And they buy more stuff too.
Yeah, dude, that's miserable. That must be like a miserable life to live. Like you can't have any joy in your life to be able to live like that.
And yeah, and because they're not even grateful.
Yeah.
When everyone comes and cleans out their shit, they're still like, well, that blanket that's torn and like useless, like it might have some, we can maybe sell that.
Like,
and like
the where
still
you live
holding on to it
is oftentimes like a representation of like who you are. You know what I mean?
Dude, when I start getting clutter on this table, I start to feel like mildly depressed.
Oh yeah, dude. When I clean my apartment today, like when it gets messy,
yeah,
I'm like, it's like I'm depressed. It's wild. And then I clean it and I'm like happy all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like
completely.
Your environment is definitely a reflection of how you feel. Like, and if it's cluttered and messy and not put together, then you feel cluttered, messy, and not put together.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know?
It's just cleaning blows.
But
so I don't really blame him sometimes.
The what?
Cleaning blows. So like I don't really blame him sometimes.
Yeah. I thought you meant like cleaning blows, and I was like, what's a blow? Like you mean cleaning blow? Like getting all the cocaine out of you?
Yeah.
But the one kid at this house just looked like the house. You know what I mean? Like he just he looked like a hoarder house. Like
he represented the house. He had Down syndrome.
Dude, yeah. He had long ass hair, like acne all over, and he was just like, it was depressing because he was like, I didn't really care because I just kind of take naps all day.
Oh man.
And he was just sitting in this clutter, just like, and then the mom was like, she was going on about like Victorian stuff. She was like, I just
like the Victorian age.
She was like, the Victorian era was. She like
their apartment
so beautiful,
shit and piss.
Yeah, and
she's like living in the medieval times, let alone the Victorian era.
She pulls out like this Victorian pot or whatever, and then the majority of the house is just like cardboard boxes and like newspaper and shit. Everyone was like, this Victorian shit, rat poop, and then Victorian cardboard box. She didn't actually say that, but that's what I thought was funny. That just like. She's going on about all this Victorian stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm sure they had this.
Yeah, for sure they had this box in the Victorian era that your cats just shit and piss on, and like,
yeah, it was so weird. It was like, I don't know, she had this weird like, and then eventually got to like that her husband had left her at some point, and so she just has this like problem with letting go of stuff, of just in general, like not because it was his stuff or anything, but just like it all comes back to just like I think a lot of people have like trauma.
Yeah, it's got to be like some trauma base. For sure. There's no way like a normal person will let their... I shouldn't say normal person. I guess like... what's
normal's
normal?
fine.
Yeah, I guess normal.
Most people's houses don't look like that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I feel like normal... You know, this is the thing, is normal doesn't mean okay.
No, for sure not.
Right? Like I feel like lots of times we tend to like conflate those two things as in our society. But really like it's normal to poison yourself.
Yeah,
regularly.
on a daily basis. Like we all do it every single day.
Yeah.
Whether you like it could be anything. It could be like coffee. Like you're still.
It could be coffee. I'm thinking alcohol mainly,
mainly, yeah.
But even like brain rot content, I guess, is also
alcohol
poison.
Alcohol is such a societal norm now.
I mean, it has been for a while, for a long time, but it
so
shouldn't
long.
be.
It really shouldn't be. Like it's like, I don't know.
How are you? Are you still not drinking? Also?
I'm still not drinking. Yeah.
No? When's the last time you remember
New Year's, I had
consuming.
like half a glass of champagne.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's it.
New Year's, you got. I don't think I had anything New Year's, but Christmas I had a couple beers.
Yeah, that's fair. Every once in a while, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like I would still be willing, like right now, if you wanted to crack open 2 beers, I'm still fine with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, but I never really had a temptation with it anyways. Like,
Yeah,
it was
that's
pretty
fair.
easy for me. I never wasn't even like, oh, I'm gonna stop drinking.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like with working out so much and stuff. It was just kind of like, hey, why continue to do it? Because like
Yeah.
I do it and then the next day
Well,
I
you
was
had
just
a
like
higher
a write-off.
priority, right?
Yeah, and it just gets in the way of everything.
Exactly.
Gets in the way of everything. If I want to, like, there's nothing. Also, I get headaches really bad from like I'm pretty
Yeah.
sensitive to hangovers in general, but headaches especially, and I fucking hate a
I get
headache.
the worst anxiety ever. It's not even a headache
Yeah.
that gets me. I get like shakes and I like worry about
Anxiety.
every single thing I've done in my life.
I've never heard that term, but that's
Really?
like, yeah, anxiety. That's actually pretty accurate.
Bro, it's miserable. Like
Yeah.
you sit, like you get hammered. Maybe you have fun. Who knows? You don't even remember half the night.
Not even half the time.
Yeah,
Don't even
and
have
then
fun.
like you wake up the next day and you're just worrying about every single thing you said that night. It's horrible.
Yeah, I don't get that as much because I don't really like black out or like I remember
Yeah.
things pretty well.
I black out hard.
It's more just like a weird. I think it's just that feeling of like I shouldn't have done this to myself.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? It's
That
like
too.
It feels like, man, if you love yourself, why are you fucking doing this?
And then you just like wake up, you sit in the shower,
Yeah,
you just want
yeah,
to throw up. Oh god.
yeah. Just sitting there, let the water run on you for like an hour.
I think the best thing to get over things like smoking weed and like drinking though is to have a higher priority.
100%,
Like is to
yeah.
value something higher than just having fun.
Yeah, because if you're just getting sober or like doing that just for the sake of doing it, that's not going to last you very long.
No,
it's not
it's
going to
really
be
not.
sustainable. Like even like if you're counting the days of how long. I heard who was it, Tony Robbins or someone said like, why are you counting the days so you can just tell everyone how long it's been when you start
dude, that's
drinking
kinda
again.
True, actually.
Yeah, because if you're really trying to quit something like that and like trying to live a healthier lifestyle, like why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, just stop and don't think about it. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you count in the days, I guess you're reminding yourself every single day. But I don't know. It also keeps you on pace, right? Like you could be proud of yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
and
oh,
like
it's been like 30 days. I should keep going. I'm feeling great.
yeah, exactly. And I think for me with weed also it was good because I mean one, it was nice because it was the beginning of the year, so I don't really have to keep track that much. It's just kind of like, what day is it? Okay, that's how many days it's been.
Yeah.
You know, but also because just to track because it's been so long of of smoking weed that like you want to kind of track because you're like how much better you're gonna feel in like
Yeah.
certain amounts of time.
I think honestly though, like getting sober it's kind of blown out of proportion. People like get sober and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so clear-headed."
Steve-O?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so.
He
Everything
annoys me a little bit when he talks about like being sober, like because being sober shouldn't
But for
be
him,
this
though,
thing.
It's different though, because he was on everything.
Oh yeah, he was fucked for sure.
Everything.
But I get it that it's more about that he turned his life around. But that should be the reason you get sober. Like you shouldn't get sober for like this like badge of honor kind of thing. You know what I mean?
But I think it's blown out of proportion in the sense like people say you're going to be so clear-headed, you're going to have everything going for you in life.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, you're still the same person. You still kind of feel the same. You know?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Where
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. Where and, like that's why I said like it's when you realize it's just kind of something you don't need.
Yeah.
So why not just stop doing it?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like weird because it's like my baseline just became being high all the time, and now my baseline like I'm still, and it's funny too because then it just gets replaced with other things. I'm checking my phone way more often.
Oh, exactly.
I'm like like
That's the problem, dude. Like replacing it with something
Yeah.
else always happens.
yeah, and
every
that's why
single time.
that's why we were saying it's true though in the beginning that you have to have some like higher purpose and positive thing because
Yeah.
that's gonna become your new addiction.
And it's super cliche, but it's like working out is the fucking go-to, dude.
yeah.
It's such like an easy thing to just for a lot of people, easiest thing to maintain is like going to the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, as an addict, it also gives you literal opioids.
Oh yeah,
so-
it's literally a drug in itself,
yeah.
in a sense.
And it's like an opioid. No, it's like a literal drug. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's literally releasing your body's own drugs into your bloodstream.
yeah. Plus, you
know?
get to get fucking strong as shit.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is it's like, but it's empowering. Though,
Yeah,
at the same
exactly.
time, right? And it's difficult, so it's not addicting in that sense of like it's not easy. Like weed takes 2 seconds. I pack a bowl, smoke it, and now I feel better.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas with the gym, it's like a whole process.
Like,
I gotta go. It takes a few
hour-long
hours.
workout, go home, protein shake. Oh,
I go
shit.
sauna first.
It's sauna first before workout.
Before going home.
Oh,
I mean.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Although that would be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the sauna first might be nice. Actually.
yeah, but you might get might feel gross.
Yeah, that's true. But I always need to have a sweat going before I start lifting.
That's
you
true.
know?
I don't really sweat that much when I work out.
Yeah, I used to not. But recently I haven't more. I bet you if you stopped vaping,
I probably
you'd feel
would.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But also just because you're sweating it out, though.
Yeah. Like, I think they say it's like your water consumption, but I drink a shit ton of water and I won't really sweat. And I train hard. I think it's just, I don't know. I think people just have different sweat glands, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, here's a funny thing I was wanting to talk about. The other day I was getting Chinese food. I want to send you the list of things that I was going to talk about because like I just wrote down vague things, and so for this one I just wrote Chinese people.
Oh no.
Things to talk about: Chinese people, homeless people was on there.
Homeless people, homeless and Chinese people,
homeless
Chinese people.
I've never seen that actually.
No, I know, man. I don't know. They definitely probably hide it.
Well, if they're here, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, if they're here, they're doing pretty good.
There's probably tons in China.
Oh yeah, but I feel like they wouldn't show it. I feel like their media wouldn't really show it, you know?
Yeah, or maybe we're just racist and we don't know what it looks like.
That's true. That could be an option. Definitely.
You think, they're just Asian.
Yeah. But you ever see like the videos of Japanese people and like they're sleeping on the streets because they just worked like 40 hours straight?
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's probably China too because they have crazy hours there. Like no like regulation or like
it's just
because
the level, like they value education so much more, right?
In China, yeah.
Like
definitely.
so like every field is so much more competitive. Like if you want to be like the next doctor or whatever, you have to beat fucking 50 other people.
Yeah, and it's actually it's done in a way that's like actually like qualifications for the job.
Yeah.
There's no like wokeism there, so there's none of the just like okay, we have to have this percentage of minorities and this percentage of whatever.
Whoever's
it's like
better is there.
Yeah, so it's super competitive in that way, and you have to be. But what I was gonna say though was it was funny because I almost stereotyped this guy in front of me because I was getting Chinese food and he just looked kind of impatient.
You associate Chinese people with
No, this was a white dude. This was a
okay.
white guy. Like, wait, and he kind of turned around and looked at me and was like, almost gave me the look of like, are you also fucking feeling annoyed right now? Because like the people in front of us were taking a while to order, and he just gave me. I was like, oh, this guy kind of seems like a dick. And then he's like going through the thing, and he's like, what part of like where are you from? And she said like, oh, this part of China. And he literally just was like, oh, Mitsuwane, and she was like. And he was like, yeah, my wife's actually from that part of China.
No way.
And I was like, shit, that's a baller move to just start. And then I thought, about
you go up to the counter
and I go like, oh, I'm not from that part of China, I'm from another part of China. And I start yelling at her too.
Everything you say is right too. She's like, oh.
yeah. It was like, and I'm ripping her and she's like, oh, that's what I thought was funny was like, I yell at her for like 5 minutes. Like, oh, I'm from that part of China too, and I'm like fucking. I'm like pointing back
your exact order that you wanted.
I'm like pointing back at the kitchen, like,
yeah. Oh, that's they have like there's like you ever see those YouTube videos of the guys that'll go into like Asian restaurants and they know Chinese and
and they just do it to like
there's a whole like YouTube community of that shit.
Yeah,
bro, that stuff's so cool.
It would be just cool in general to learn another language, especially a language like that. Well, I already speak Japanese.
I feel like you pulled that from an anime. Man, we're not doing karate
I think I'm saying something. Like I feel like if you put like I'm gonna watch this back and put Japanese captions on and
it's something super racist, something super fucked. Just like the worst thing you could possibly say.
Yeah, it's just something about Jewish people. It's double racist.
Man, that's a hot topic right now.
yeah. That's one of the things I was gonna say when we were starting this podcast. Like, let's keep it light. Let's just talk about like what's going on in Israel and Jewish people.
I keep seeing though, like speaking of Jews, do you see the tunnels under New York?
Yeah, I heard of that, but I didn't really.
I don't know the exact lore, but there's just these Jewish people climbing out of tunnels, and like they have a whole secret underground tunnel system.
That's so
in
sick.
New York. I know.
I mean, if you think of it,
they're definitely doing something fucked up in there.
They probably learned a lot about secret tunnels and shit during the war. So to not take that skill and translate into something else would be stupid.
Yeah, but these are American Jews. They're.
Yeah, but I mean, their ancestors were probably,
they passed down tunnel knowledge. Since, yeah, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you learn all that shit for something. You know what I mean?
Fair. But I don't know. I wonder what they're doing in there because they can't be good. Nobody has tunnels for good reasons.
They're probably just controlling the media down there.
Probably controlling the media. They just got computers and that's all it is down there.
Yeah, it's for stuff that actually they don't need to be down there at all doing.
Yeah, they're just down there like cooking. Like, oh, we got a big banquet tonight. Let's go to their tunnels.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't really know. I didn't really.
Unless they're all like cheating on their wives. You know, they're just all dudes and they got secret tunnels to
fuck each other.
Homes.
It's like a secret gay Jewish tunnel.
Dude, that would go hard.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
Hard as their cocks, man.
Fucking, they're playing that classic Jewish music. Just fucking.
That would be funny to walk into, like a homeless person just down there, like just trying to get away, like find a place to sleep.
Yeah,
and you walk into that, and they just hoist you up and butt
ass naked.
But I would learn the language. I would learn would probably be one, like I would probably learn like a form of. I would like to learn Hindi. I think that would be cool because like we do have a lot of Indian people here and they talk a lot when I work with them like in Hindi, and so it would be cool to just fucking blow their mind and just
that would be pretty sick.
Join in.
French would be like the go-to, right?
They have a lot of languages like dialects and stuff in India though. It's crazy.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude, that's like insane.
From like one village to the next.
Yeah, it's
they'll
completely
speak
different dialect.
Different language. Yeah.
Like they don't even understand each other. But I'm pretty sure most of them know like the national language. English, English. That's true.
They pretty much all know English.
Yeah,
that's like if you're going around in India to other places, you speak English.
Yeah,
because
I know. I have a guy in my school who's telling me about that. Actually, it's crazy, dude. And they have half letters.
Half letters.
Half
really?
letters. Yeah. Like
what?
He was explaining it. I don't want to get it wrong, but like,
it's better be factually correct.
This is going to be factually.
We can't be spreading misinformation in our first podcast.
In Delhi, there's a Delhi, and then there's this other place, but Delhi uses the half letter. From their dude, it's fucking weird. That's a half letter.
I mean, that makes me wonder why there's not more half letters.
I know. We need some half letters.
We need to make some half letters, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a while since the alphabet has come out with a new update.
Mm-hmm. Bro, let's throw something new in there. Let's
alphabet
get spicy.
2.5 beta update.
If they just added, maybe just switched a whole alphabet.
You know what's funny? What I just realized is like I was thinking of different game versions like alpha or beta, but alphabet.
Oh shit!
So the alphabet's actually in its alpha state right now. It's in the alpha version.
Bit because every they wouldn't have thought that far ahead.
What?
Because alphabet, every letter has a bits, right?
Like bits of data.
Bits of data, like computer bits.
Yeah.
To make up letters, but I feel like alphabet was made before.
Well, that is what it is.
The
alphabet is the first. Or like written language is the first version of coding ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Think of it.
Coding's pretty sweet, dude. We're doing
language is pretty sweet.
Language is cool in general.
Yeah.
The fact that we all have different languages too, that we all separately came up with shit and was like, yo, this is how we're gonna talk.
Yeah, I was actually talking the past 2 days at work with people who speak French, like two coworkers I have, and I don't know why I just got interested in asking like, what language do you think in though?
Yeah, I've asked that question before too.
Yeah,
and they were like, they're real language.
They're first, but they said it depends on the context.
That's fair.
Like if you're like talking in English, like there's a good chance you're gonna think in English, which I was just like, what? But how is it to think in a different language?
We're just dumb and we only know one language. Everybody else in the world seems to know like two languages, bro.
Yeah. We like in North America we suck.
Yeah, we are horrible, man.
Yeah,
we're horrible.
But what happened was my one friend sent me something in French and he meant to send it to someone else, and so then I was just like, the song was cool, so I was just went on Google Translate and typed in that song is dope, and I sent it back. But I thought to myself, I'm like, but wait, do they like? Am I saying dope, or is it going to be some equivalent of dope?
Like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't understand what the word dope was?
Well, just
or like he would think
in French. Do they? Is it going to be? Because it's not going to be a direct translation, right? It's going to be just like some equivalent.
Oh yeah.
And that fucks with my mind a little bit to think that just like, especially when it comes to like slang. Like, do I sound cool in French right now though? You know what I mean? I might be. He might get what I'm saying. But do I sound like an idiot? Like,
probably
I just say that song good?
Yeah, probably. Honestly,
that song sounds nice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
when I say that song is dope.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So what would it be? You know, I don't know.
I know, like in the Philippines, they speak because they have like 2 languages, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they use a lot of English languages in their own language because their language isn't like complete.
What do you mean it's not complete?
It's not full, I guess. Like they'll speak in their own language, but in like the middle of their sentences, it's an English word.
Who's this?
In the Philippines.
Huh. Do you think that has anything to do with colonization?
Well, they were colonized.
we colonized them halfway through writing the alphabet.
Yeah, just like
they're in the middle.
They got the half bit. They're like,
yeah. So
they got like
like
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. They're like, all right, well, we'll take parts of their language and throw it in here, fill in the gaps.
Well, no, they were colonized by Spain though.
Yeah, those
Like,
that's us.
I guess
that's white people.
I guess that is white people. Yeah,
that's. I know Spain is weird in that way because you hear Spain and you think
yeah, some fucking bulls running out.
It sounds like South American. You know what I mean? Like you think that's down there. No, that's over there.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Bro, we're everywhere. You know,
white people are crazy, dude.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I mean, that's one thing you gotta say is that, like, ethics aside, like, white people fucking did it, dude. They conquered the world.
We did do it. I don't know if it's for the best or the worst, but
we didn't do it.
We didn't do it. Yeah, so let's get that clear. We didn't do it.
That's not us.
We're just chilling.
That's the thing is, like, in general, like what our ancestors did, you know, it can't be like held against us, but also you can't feel pride for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just as dumb when people say, like, yeah, well, you know, white people did this and that, and like, so you should feel blamed for it. It's kind of just as dumb when people are like, yeah, well, white people we did this, we did that, we invented this and that, and because it's also kind of like,
so you didn't do
any of that. You fucking work at Walmart.
Yeah, bro, like, we're just chilling, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Just living my life. That's all.
But you know, like, undoubtedly, where do people move? Like, people don't know when you hear someone say, like, yeah, I'm going to India to get a college degree. That doesn't really happen. You know what I mean? It's the other way around.
I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think. Fuck.
That's a first.
Fuck, dude. Oh, shit.
Ripped.
Oh, shit. I guess, yeah, everybody, like, maybe Japan. People go to Japan.
There's places people move for work.
Yeah.
And for opportunities.
But, like, for schooling, too, I feel like.
For schooling, maybe, yeah.
If you've got to be really smart.
That would,
You're fucking top of your class.
Yeah, against Japanese people, of course. Yeah. That's like what they do there.
Yeah, you can't fucking beat that system, bro.
No.
I'd be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be really smart to be doing that. I feel like,
You'd have to be.
Yo, you know what I just realized about Red Bull is, like, I've always been like...
You got wings now?
I got fucking wings, dude. Yeah. Buffalo.
Nice. No, but what's up?
The label, it's always bothered me that it's the other way. Maybe it's for product placement.
No, well, mine's the right way.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude. So it's probably just random. It's probably just a machine going by doing
or it's a small child. And he misplaced the tab.
He got fired.
He got
shot in the head.
Okay, wow. No, but that is weird though.
And speaking of people,
I feel like they should definitely have it. No, but it makes more sense marketing if you have it on the other side.
Other side, yeah. That's what I was just thinking because it's facing the camera right now. So I was like, damn, that actually is kind of smart.
Yeah, because then if you're drinking it, other people see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you already bought the product. You already fucking snatched up. You know?
But we're promoting Red Bull right now on this podcast.
Yeah, everyone should drink Red Bull.
But speaking of children dying, I've been watching.
I killed fire kids.
The other day I was playing this game.
I drove around and hit some with my car.
I was playing this game in my head while driving of just like, 5 points per child that I run over.
Oh yeah, you only do 5?
Yeah. Well, I like to do a lot and build up the points.
Anyways, dying kids, what were you gonna say?
I've been badly watching this watch people die thing.
Oh fuck, I hate that shit.
It's
dude.
a lot of it's like accidents that I watch because that to me is more like. But they also have a fight section on it.
Fights are cool,
and that's more where I've been at. But there is this one video where this guy. It's funny when people just get really angry and think that's gonna win the fight.
Oh yeah.
However red they get.
Red.
Yeah.
I fucking see red when I black out. I black out and see red, dude. You don't want to fuck with me, dude.
It's those guys. Okay. Those guys who learned real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was one where this dude he was just like, "Come on, there, you wanna fucking go? I'll fucking kill you." And he had a truck there, and he's like, "I'll fucking kill you." He literally just goes, "I'll fucking kill you." Oh, let's go. So he literally goes up to the guy already half knocked out.
Oh no! Dude.
And then the guy literally just goes, just I don't know if he slapped him or punched him, but he was down instantly. He was like, "Come on, let's go to."
Oh,
and then he was down.
That's like when football players they'll take their helmet off and smash their head off somebody else's helmet, to get hyped up and shit.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's stupid.
Has anyone ever just fallen right down after that?
I'm sure they have.
So funny,
dude. I'm sure they have.
You're trying to hype yourself up, and
oh man, that's just stupid.
And you get on the bench.
See bums versus drones?
I saw one video.
Bro, that's the best shit in the world.
The one that I saw,
they tried to fight the drone every time.
Oh, because the one I saw, they didn't even. It was really funny because I didn't know it was a drone. It was just the video of a girl hunched over like this, and then she kind of like looks up and sees it and is like that, and then she's like
Yeah.
But then
That'd freak you the fuck out.
to me, all I saw at first, because the video started, is just the camera kind of moving over. And then that happens, and then it starts flying away. I'm like, no way, it was a fucking drone. That is so funny.
Dude, you could do so much shit with drones.
Yeah, they should probably be illegal.
I feel like, well, they definitely are some places.
You know what should be illegal?
You know, in Egypt, you can't have drones.
At all?
I don't think, like, at all. Like, it's, like, super
Even
bad.
ones without
Super
cameras?
illegal. Yeah, like, super illegal. I think, at least.
You know what should be super illegal is fucking ticket scratchers.
I hate those fucking things. They're
Dude.
such a scam, bro.
No, I just mean like, because like when I was getting the like the actual people who do it, who sit there at the fucking thing and just like, all right, then I'll have one of these. I'll have one of those.
Winner, Gagnon.
Winner, Gagnon.
Fucking hell.
I have a pretty winner, Gagnon.
That is pretty good, actually. Dude, it drives me insane.
Yeah, I was literally there waiting to get these Red Bulls for 5 minutes, and he kept going and kept going. I honestly wanted to be like, yo, dude, can I just get these Red Bulls and then you can carry on your fucking merry way?
Like, bring them home. You know, like, was he scratching? They were scratching them at the counter?
Well, they weren't scratching it. I don't know what they do because I don't buy that shit. Yeah. But maybe they're like, they peel it or I don't know. But I think it's one where you buy it and then you know right there.
Oh,
like
they scan it.
Or whatever. Yeah.
What's the purpose of that?
Addiction?
If you're buying, I guess, but just go to the casino.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
or get a scratch ticket and have fun.
Yeah, well, scratch tickets aren't fun though, bro.
No, but there's at least something to do.
I guess.
Like
I did one of the because I got some for Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, same.
But it's
the only time I get them.
It was the word search ones. I
yeah.
swear I did it for an hour. It took me an hour to do it.
Oh yeah, they're
because
like,
I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm so like anal about making sure I've got every single letter that matches up. So I'll look it over like 5 times to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I want to win the money. You know.
Yeah, I'll get my mom to like look at it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, verify for me that I didn't fuck this up. How long have we been going for? I'm curious. Holy cannoli, we've been going for 37 minutes already.
Time flies when you're just having a freaking great time.
When you're talking shit.
You're talking shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
What were you watching over here? The largest attack on scammers?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was getting into like scam baiting videos again.
Scam baiting?
And the one that I was watching here, Scammer Payback. Shout out to Scammer Payback. Jim Browning's like also the GOAT when it comes to scam baiting, but
is that the guy that calls like the call centers?
Yeah,
or to like find their like IP and shit and like Google
take them down.
Them? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because then there's also Kit Boga is another one, and he's just the funniest one. He's the one who'll do like the old lady voice and get them to just rage, basically.
Oh yeah.
And that's so funny. They did that a little bit in this one where they were kind of pulling the like Step Brothers Pan Pam thing almost, where she'd be like, "Okay, it's 5 6 NM," and he's like, or MM, and then he's like, okay, did you say blah blah with the NM? No, there's no N, no N, and they were just getting so pissed off. But it was cool because they literally investigated these people. Like, you have to build a shit ton of evidence, and the other thing is that there's so much corruption when it comes to these places in India. Like, you have to have like, there was definitely some kind of like, I think in these 2 cities, like Calcutta, and there was another one where the police just don't give a fuck and don't do anything. And so that's where all these scam centers are.
They're probably so rampant, right? There's probably so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many of them that they just maybe just gave up.
Because like everyone I've talked to has gotten calls from scammers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And normally they're depriving from like India.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just gotta have a shit ton of people calling every day.
Well, they have a shit ton of people in general in India.
Yeah,
right?
they got like 1.5 bill.
Yeah,
that's nuts, dude.
Yeah, and it's a small country.
1.5 bill, like. That the number like, sounds crazy, but the perspective of that is even crazier.
Tightly packed in, too.
Yeah, dude.
I saw a video of a dude. Oh man, I saw this video that was a literal like my nightmare. I think everyone's nightmare because I hate Indian people.
Oh fuck.
No, it was just it was like a train, and like the trains in India, they literally like people just like fucking.
I've seen those videos.
And this guy literally was just packed in. He was supposed to be riding this train for 4 fucking hours.
Oh my god.
And it was just literally like you couldn't move. There's people like squishing up against them. There's people
gotta be dying
hanging off the train. Oh yeah,
people have to be dying in there, like from like just claustrophobia, or not claustrophobia, but like suffocation.
You can't even go to the bathrooms. There's gotta be people who have died from just holding it for too long.
Oh my god.
You know? Yeah.
No, that would be miserable.
It was a nightmare. It looked so hard. Like, I hate crowds of people like that already, and like. To be on the train and knowing you can't get off of it, and there's people like pushing up against you and shit, and just like, oh my god.
No, I'd go insane.
And like, it was so, it was literally, there was like bunks and shit. There's people like up above you too. There's like someone everywhere, every possible place there could be. There was a human being.
I couldn't do it, dude.
It
I couldn't
was
do
insane.
it. That would be my nightmare as well.
Yeah.
I don't like people enough to be in that scenario.
Suck.
People do suck. They do, bro.
But it's not even a it's not even like people suck in the way of like them and their person. It's just like their physical. When there's too many people,
as a majority, people suck.
But like yes, but like just literally when there's too many people, it's just a physical thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just like everyone. Yeah, it's just too much.
Like I feel like it would be hard to make friends even though there's that many people there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's like you got so many options.
But at the same time, they're just the interesting thing about places like India is like you're just an Indian person. You're not like you have your job and shit. But like they're very like family centered and they're very like here we're so fucking you got to be somebody.
Yeah, I hate that.
You got to what do you do? Oh my, like that defines you here. You know what I mean? Whereas there they're just like
they find happiness in more simple things.
Yeah, they just have their family and shit, and they're all very like they have friends that they go out for coffee or whatever. But like that was the cool thing in those videos, and when he would see people like who were happy to see him or whatever, like they were super welcoming, they were super like excited to talk with him and like but like it's just like here we're so and it makes sense. It's a kind of a result of like hyper capitalism.
Everyone's just in their like own world.
Yeah, and everyone has to. Well, it also has to do with like social media and stuff and the way we use it. But it's just like we're very individualist. Yeah, and we're very like self-centered. It's actually kind of a problem, like how self-centered we are.
Oh my god!
Because I feel like that's one thing I realized about while stopping weed is that like the best thing you can do is like just stop fucking focusing on yourself and your own problems. I feel like that's a big thing. Like people tend to think like, and look, sometimes you do have to do that if you don't know what's wrong with you or you've spent way too much time with not in your own head and just doing other things and living for other people. Like you do have to take some time for yourself, but like at the end, like once you've figured out kind of like what your problems are, the best thing you can do is start just like doing other things with and for other people. Yeah. Like for sure. It's just going to be, if you're just thinking of yourself all the time, you're going to always have those problems.
Doing nice things for other people is always like the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like making somebody else's life better or making somebody laugh is like the best feeling ever.
That's so true.
Like if you know somebody's having a bad day and you crack a smile on them, it's like, oh yeah, that's awesome. That's
kind of what I try to do. Like almost everywhere I go is just make people laugh. You know?
Yeah, that's
and like it kind of reminds people that like, oh yeah, we can laugh. You know what I mean? Like especially when you're at work or whatever, and it's like things are serious and like, and even then you have to be careful what you're joking about.
Oh yeah,
because everything has to be safe. Yeah. I don't mean in general.
I try
with people. I don't really care.
You gotta know your crowd, right? Like you gotta know the people you're around.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I still don't want to like upset anybody.
I mean,
with anything.
Yeah, I don't try to upset people, but if I say something that is mildly offensive and I'm just trying to be funny,
can deal with that. Yeah,
I don't feel bad
if it's
about
mild.
that.
Like sometimes you and I will say some jokes that if we said it around somebody else, it would be rough.
Yeah, but we know we're joking.
Exactly.
Like we'll talk about beating women, and it's like
Yeah, and we're not joking.
We're not.
But then
joking.
we'll talk about like child slavery, and we're also not really joking.
We're not really joking about that. No. Yeah, I actually had to hide all the slaves for this podcast.
Yeah, no, I didn't see any around.
Yeah, Jeremiah's not here right now. He's
poor guy.
Yeah, he actually died recently. He passed away.
Fuck, good for him.
No, it was good though. It lowered the pay around here.
Yeah, sweet dude.
Yeah,
making more profit.
That was like another. Was it? Well, who's the boxer you said earlier? Sean.
Oh, the UFC fighter, Sean Strickland?
Yeah, not boxer, sorry. Yeah, Sean Strickland. I actually saw a video of him saying something about China, and it was like, because the girl, what I thought was funny about it was that she was like, oh, do you speak Chinese? And he was like, no. And she was like, oh, ni hao, or whatever. And he was like, oh, wait, what am I saying? Like, I want to know what I'm saying. And then he was like, next thing I know, I'll be in China, like opening a place with child labor or something like that. Yeah. And I thought it was funny because he was worried about what he was saying. And then just went on to say some like inflammatory shit anyways in English. But like people in the comments were like, oh, that's so racist and stuff. And I was like, but like there is child labor there. Yeah. Like
if it's like an objective truth, it's like not really racist. It's just it's kind of factual.
It's like maybe even raising awareness to that. What are we going to do about that? Nothing.
Like,
But like, child labor is kind of an issue in China.
Definitely.
And probably other places in the world. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, what you were saying about, doing good things for people the other day, because homeless people and stuff, like when I see them, especially here, there's so many, like I feel bad, but like I never really give them money because I don't really know what they're going to do with it.
I do sometimes.
I don't give them money ever, but if I'm at like a restaurant, if I'm at like Tim's or whatever, and they ask me for something, every time, yes. Like I will never say no to that.
That's good. I think honestly, I don't care what they actually spend it on.
No,
I really don't. Like, if my dollar that I gave you gets you your next thing of crack and it makes you happy, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get through the day.
As long as they're not like breaking in, if they're not smoking crack and breaking into houses. You know what I mean? If they're just smoking crack and passing out, go for it.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I think with me at the end of the day, it's just like giving money in general isn't something like even a charity. I don't like to donate to charities because I don't know I like to see what's happening with that money. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like what I was gonna say was the other day, a dude, and I don't know, I just got a good vibe from him too. Like, and he was just like, yo, could you buy me a coffee? And I was like, yeah, dude, like if you want like a donut or something too, like fucking, you know. And then I like talked to them for a little bit too. I was just kind of like, yo, like what's your story and stuff, kind of, and like that was cool.
That's the best, talking to homeless people.
To see him like sit down after and actually eat it, you know what I mean? And like no, like as I was leaving, watching him like eat it, and he asked for a cup of water too, which he was like, oh, I'm like so thirsty, and just fucking chugged that thing. To see that, you know what I mean?
Made his day better, made your day better.
Made my day so much better.
Everybody came out of that situation a little happier.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about giving to others.
But normally what I do when I do buy things for the homeless is I'm like, deal is I have to feed you like a duck. And so I like break it off into little pieces and throw it.
Baby bird them. Then you get them to baby bird you. You just fucking...
Give me those homeless juices.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking little crack residue gets you going.
yeah. Psychoactive apple fritter.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
Nice.
Man, this has been pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good podcast. We're pretty good at this.
How long are we going?
Probably like 50.
Oh, dude, I did the dumbest thing the other day.
What was that?
So I bought more contacts.
Uh-huh.
And do you know how like glasses prescriptions work? Like you're either like you're -6, you're +6. So I'm -6 in my eyes for the most part. I'm like -6.50 in my left eye. But when I ordered them, I clicked positive. They're $200 for like 30 days of contacts. I get them and they're both positive.
Uh-huh.
Completely different prescription. So $200 just down the drain.
Oh,
and I can't get a refund. Well, I probably can, but I'm too lazy to send emails. I don't care to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'm just like, I fucked up. This is on me. The $200 could be gone.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like time is money.
Yeah, exactly.
Not worth it. Not worth the
like,
hassle.
And in that time, I made no money either. So, like, it was just $200 gone.
That's what I don't want is hassle.
Yeah.
You know, that's like what pisses me off more. Like, even with like buying things that you have to buy or whatever, I'm not the money, whatever. But it's more just like the hat. Like anytime I've gotten like the wrong order for something, I'm not going back.
No.
I'm just going to accept. But also, you know what's kind of dumb about that is like you can't really be that mad when like McDonald's fucks up your order.
No.
It's McDonald's.
Yeah, that's expected.
Yeah, you're paying like $8
and like
for a
you're
meal.
going to eat it anyways, so stop fucking complaining.
Yeah.
You already sold your soul going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, it's just suck it up.
You can't really expect fucking kids slaving over some shit to like nail your order every time.
Dude, they're teenagers. They're smoking vapes and fucking each other in the back probably.
Oh yeah,
that's what's probably going on in there.
That secret sauce might be something else.
Yeah, dude, and I'm not complaining.
It's good. Even if it tastes good, it fucking
It tastes good, bro. That's all that is. I had some fucking I had a new low point in my life today. I went to Wendy's and I got 2 Dave's doubles.
What's that?
Dave's doubles?
Never had it.
There's just like a double cheeseburger.
Okay.
But
I always get Baconators when I go there.
I was just sitting there mucking it while driving.
Yeah.
Both down in like 10 minutes of a drive.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Oh my God. I almost went off the road like
Get
4
home
times.
and it's gone completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it's like
throw it right on the fucking floor.
Wendy's especially, they have like a super high amount of grease. Like it tastes like a heart attack.
Yeah. Honestly, and they weren't even that good. They weren't.
Baconators are fucking bomb.
Baconators are, but these ones weren't for some reason. I don't know why.
I like that they come in the tinfoil wrap too.
Yeah, it makes it a little classy.
Yeah.
A&W.
Not classy, classic.
Classic, yeah. Not classy. But
no.
A&W is classy, but their way sucks because they have it in those open ones. Like it's not wrapped.
Falls out.
Yeah. What are they thinking? Like that's just stupid.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it.
A&W is like hands down the best fast food burger there is.
America doesn't, like the States doesn't have A&W, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think they do. I think it's a Canadian thing.
I think it's a Canadian thing, yeah.
We got lucky on that one.
We really lucked out there. I really like
we don't have much, but when we do, you know what I mean? It's top of the tier.
And the A&W guy is fucking iconic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those commercials, bro?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I said, he can't He can't really go to A&W though. That's got to suck being the ambassador.
Did you make a video of that one
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, well, like that's gotta suck because like if he shows up to A&W, it's gonna be like a big fucking deal. It's gonna be like,
Dude, there's the guy. It's like Ronald McDonald showing up to McDonald's.
Exactly.
Like the McDonald's.
Just casually rolling through. You can't do
clown
that.
shoes and all.
It's got to be a big visit.
Here's fucking nose squeaking from a mile away.
So if he wants A&W, like, but here's the flip side to it. If he any fast food place, right? Because so if he goes to McDonald's, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is the A&W guy doing here?
Yeah, it's true.
He's a traitor.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Bro, he can't have fast food.
He can't have fast food at all.
Good for how's he fat? Like, what's he eating?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, actually.
That's like a whole other level. He got there with just like chips and dip.
What he's skipped the dishes or Uber eating like other fast food
that's
restaurants.
what he has to do.
He's coming out of his door with like a hood on. You know, it's like nobody could see this, and I ordered fucking Popeyes today.
Sunglasses and a face mask.
Sorry, I got a bad cold.
He's got to disguise the voice too. And then and then they're like handing him the mama burger or whatever, and he knows about the deal that's going on for it, and he really has to hold back. He's like,
I can't not
you
say
can get
it.
2 of those for $5.99 right now. Is that the end? Fuck.
Yo, it'd be a nightmare though if like Grimace showed up to Burger King. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, Grimace was kind of like a historical thing that happened.
Yeah. Is that still a thing? I know they came out with like the Grimace
shake.
I know, but have they like not disowned, like fucking like distance from like the Ronald McDonald mascot community?
That's why you haven't seen any of that. Yeah, dude, actually, I watched a video. It's actually really interesting about like the history of McDonald's and fucking like back. So this is the thing is like in like the early 2000s and stuff, they started to realize like, hey, maybe it's kind of unethical to be marketing all this stuff to kids. And so they that's why the pushback saw. And McDonald's rebranded themselves actually really intelligently. Like, I don't know if you like the McCafe and everything.
I'm low on the McLore.
It looks very like, think of how McDonald's looks. You know what I mean? And how they think of how it looked when you were a kid and how it looks now. They really rebranded themselves to young adults. And so it feels like a cafe more. It feels like this kind of hip aesthetic.
It looks like, I'm comparing it in my head right now. It's like so much more modern now.
Yes.
Like it's got very modernized.
Yes, exactly.
But I guess everything's gotten modernized because we're in the fucking modern world.
Yes, but other places never. That was always kind of their vibe. Mm-hmm. Like just the aesthetic obviously changed as just general aesthetic changed. But like McDonald's was very much. They used to do actual birthday parties at McDonald's.
Oh, I've had a couple McDonald's birthday parties.
Yeah,
those were the best.
And they'd bring out the McCake.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, they'd have McDonald's cake.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't like cake though. I don't
really.
Yeah, I fucking hate cake.
I like cheesecake. I fuck with cheesecake late at night.
Yeah, I could eat a
late
cheesecake.
Late at night, I eat cheesecake.
I could eat cheesecake. But the best though was just filling up on like Big Mac or like chicken nuggets as a kid, and you go to the play place and you're sliding. Oh yeah, you puked right down.
Puke everywhere.
You make the
slide
fucking
down
slide
the
a
puke.
water slide just with vomit, and there's like 4 other kids there doing the same thing, and you guys have like a collective fucking plan.
Well, that's part of this is actually part of the thing is now when they make McDonald's, they don't build play places anymore.
Dude, that's a shame.
But
think how many injuries these kids are missing out on, dude. Like they're missing crucial injuries.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like they're just liabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, think of one how small they are. Like they don't get cleaned.
Yeah.
Like because adults can't fit in there. So they'll
just
be like chicken nuggets.
Clean it.
There'll be chicken nuggets just rotting in there for like fucking months.
And the crazy thing is, other kids are eating those chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah. That was the best when you
some rotten chicken nuggets.
Oh, free chicken nugget.
Exactly.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Pop a little nug. Pop a little nug before you slide. Like
pop a little floor nug in. Hit the slide.
Nothing wrong with a floor nug.
Dude, I honestly my memories of the play place are so like surreal when I think of it.
Dude, it was so much fun.
So sick, especially the one we had when the one part where you would like you'd be in the tube thing and then you'd climb up and there was kind of tight right here and then you'd get up to the helicopter.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That part was so sick.
Yeah. Yo, it's kind of it's very back rooms now though.
So yeah, it's
now
such a
like
liminal
thinking
space.
back in it, it's like very back rooms
because it is really like that place just feels like a place out of your dreams because most buildings are designed for a purpose and they're like very functional, but that's just literally like the most random shape that would never exist outside of like just playing in. You know?
That is true.
And it is such a like distant memory because it's been so long since I've been in it that almost doesn't feel real. But what I was gonna say about McDonald's though is like they had a whole like. The whole thing was like marketed to kids and stuff for forever, and they have a whole like Mick universe. Like they have the Mick MCU, you know what I mean?
The Mick MCU. Imagine them versus the Avengers. Like, that's
That's actually where Marvel's going next.
Yeah,
They're bringing in Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald's the new Thanos.
Grimace.
He's just making all the kids fat. That's how he's wiping out the population. Just throwing McDoubles at people.
Instead of Infinity
I'm
Stones,
gonna raise child obesity.
Yeah. It's Infinity Nuggets instead of Infinity Stones. But yeah, there's a whole like Mick universe, and they had like a TV show, a cartoon with these fucking like. There was comic books. There's this whole fucking universe of McDonald's beforehand, and all that they had to get rid of in the early 2000s. But it used to be like super like branded to children and stuff. But then the ethical laws and stuff. So the Grimace thing happening was kind of a big deal. But it's smart because the way that they do it now is, again, that was marketed to young adults who can make their own decisions, and it's not really as looked at as unethical. Oh, yeah, if you think of it, the Grimace shake was a fucking trend.
Yeah, Grimace is only directed to us because the kids nowadays they would probably still know who Grimace was, right?
Yeah, maybe, probably not. No, because it's been out of the stratosphere for a long time.
I haven't been talking to much 7-year-olds lately, so
really?
No, I know I'm off my track. Normally I try to hit like at least 4 a week.
Yeah, yeah. And then while they're dying on the ground, you kind of like, yo, you heard of Grimace?
You didn't fucking finish that piece of clothes, and now you're just like, God damn.
But yeah, they market it to people our age, and it was like a trend on TikTok to like go get the Grimace shake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a stupid ass trend though, and then everyone was like fake dying, or whatever. Was that the thing? I think, something like that.
Yeah, I never
like
really.
The Grimace shake was killing people. That was the lore.
I can't remember what. I didn't really like. I just saw that was happening, but I didn't really engage with it. You know,
we're having a Mick talk right now, bro.
This is a sick Mick talk.
We're on Mick talk.
Talking Mick.
Talking Mick. It's a new podcast name.
But yeah, I remember seeing those ads for the Grimace thing, and he like rolled in on a skateboard. It was like Grimace goes to his McDonald's every birthday, and he like rolled in, popped up the skateboard. He was like a cool spot. He's like
just a fat person.
He's like fucking dabbing people. He's like, yo, what's up, my boy? That would have been funny if he was just like, all right, I'm gonna get the number one with the motherfucking.
Remember this though? I don't know if your dentist office had it. Do you remember going to the dentist and they would have? Like,
I didn't have a dentist.
You didn't have a dentist?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit, that makes sense. That makes so much more sense now.
Yeah, that's why my teeth are fake.
But did you have like those? It was like a wallpaper. I swear in my dentist office, and it was all the fucking McDonald's characters.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like the bandit.
Yeah, the bandit dude. He kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Was the bandit with the curly? I feel like there was a girl with like curly hair.
She had like
like a jail,
black and white stripes,
like classic jail thing.
Yeah.
You speaking of bringing back old things at restaurants, did you see Tim's brought back the like couple donuts? Brought back Dutchie. They brought back the walnut crunch, which is the best.
I haven't had any of those.
And they brought back the blueberry fritter.
Ooh, that probably slaps.
So good.
I'm not a big donut guy, but I'll fucking fold for an apple fritter.
Try the blueberry fritter, dude.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's like, if you like blueberry, it's like almost tasted like blueberry oatmeal if it was a donut.
Ooh,
you know,
that's nice.
It's fucking
man. I'm really not a sweets person at all.
No,
but I've forced myself recently because I'm trying to bulk. So like, I'm forcing sweets, but like because they're easier to eat.
Yeah.
But I don't care for them. I'd much rather eat like chicken and rice than a fucking donut, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I get that. I would say I know what you mean. Like I feel like I more often crave savory things. Mm-hmm. Like I'm more like I want a burger right now.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Or like a piece of steak.
Yeah.
You know, but late at night I like sweets. I'm like, damn, I could go for some fucking.
Have you found with quitting weed that you crave less junk food though?
Not really. No.
Has it made? Because I know you kind of stopped your bulk a little bit.
Yeah. Almost at the same time that I stopped smoking weed.
Is that kind of why? Like you found your appetite drop?
At first my appetite dropped massively.
I can see that. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Has the workouts been the same though?
The workouts have been better. The workouts have been a lot better.
I could definitely see that.
And the nice thing is, the thing I like the most about quitting weed is, and I said this in one of my videos, I don't know, you probably wouldn't have seen it, but because for me, it's not that I have things to escape from, it's I have something to escape to. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like in the back of my mind, always knowing like I want to get home and smoke.
Yeah, because you don't have like any like real problems that you got to go smoke weed for, but you're like, maybe I had like this happened today. It's like weed is that comfort thing at the end of the night.
It's just something I want to go do, kind of like in the same. Like I mean, really, there's still I still technically do have things to escape. Like I still want to go home and like chill out at the end of the night and like turn my brain off and watch YouTube videos or whatever. And if something comes up that I have to do, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed, but it's not nearly as bad. You know what I mean? Because it's like the dopamine release or whatever of like weed is like so much more. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, it would be like I'd get the workout and stuff done, but I know that like in the back of my mind, I can't wait to get home and smoke after because I'm gonna feel so good, especially after this. It's more like I'm doing the workout because I'm gonna feel so much better. With the weed too. But now it's nice because it's like I'll take my time a little more at the gym. You know what I mean? I'll go in the sauna a few more times. I'll like do longer cardio. Home to anything. Not rushing home, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's nice because I'm a lot more in the moment with things.
Yeah,
like,
and it also keeps your brain off of it. Like, because when I work out, I don't even think about vaping.
Oh yeah.
Like my brain is it's in a completely another place.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the best feeling ever.
What's
honestly,
that? Vaping?
Working out in general. Well, yeah, dog.
Vaping's actually
it actually is horrible.
It
feels like nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah,
it's
that's
literally
what I was gonna say.
Nothing.
Even like when I have like
feel
a first,
pathetic that I still vape.
When I have like a first hit even of it, like when I thought like because so much when I went 7 months without doing it, right?
Yeah.
And then because I was quitting weed, Garabi came over one day and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let me hit that shit. And it was like cool.
We're talking about it, and I subconsciously have to fucking grab it.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing is even though I have bought this disposable one, it's like I literally leave it at home.
Yeah,
like I don't bring it with me anywhere, and
that's
so
the
like
way to go about
so
it.
I literally go like the other day it was like I didn't hit it until like 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's solid.
I went all day and I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like went about my day, and then I came home and I felt great. I'm like I honestly don't even really want to.
Did you get a head rush?
Little bit. That's what I was gonna say. Is so when I first hit it from Grobby's, I was like, I more just felt like the weird shit in my throat. Like I just felt that cooling feeling more than I felt the head rush. You know,
man,
I feel like it's good that like 50 Nick isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's all the same. Like when 50 Nick was out, I was still not getting head rushes.
Yeah, but
it's like the same as this. You know?
But the first time, you definitely like if it was 50 Nick when I hit it that time, it would have been like
oh yeah, you would have been a zombie.
Yeah, so it's like now I go to hit and I'm kind of like expecting that to happen. I'm like, oh, okay, that was kind of boring.
Yeah, I want to drop this thing real soon.
I think,
like, you know what though?
It's easy, dude. It's actually really easy,
but
you just have to be kind of committed to it.
Yeah, it's like I quit drinking. Now that's awesome, and I feel like I always have to have at least one vice.
I get that, but you know what? You already but working out is a vice, dude.
That's true, but I feel if I quit this, then drinking might come back up.
What you got to do is get a big ass water bottle.
Yeah,
that's the best way to quit, dude. Anytime you want to hit your vape, get one like that where you have to like untwist it and then just
stay hydrated all the time.
Yeah, and then
all your time is going to be consumed by pissing, so you won't even be vaping.
Exactly, you don't even have time. yeah, you just drink and piss.
Man, I got to drink more water recently. Like lately though, I've been pissing and it's fucking neon green.
Oh really?
I'm just running off of like caffeine lately. It's bad.
I drink a lot of water normally.
That's smart, dude.
Drink tons of
I
water.
try to, but it's always like I'll remember at the end of the night and I'm like, oh man, like I had like 1 glass of water a day and I just cram.
You taking creatine though too?
I'm cycling off of it right now, but not for any scientific reason at all. It's that I ran out of creatine, didn't take it for 3 days, didn't feel like buying anymore, so I was like, I'm calling it a cycle off.
Yeah, okay. That's make it sound legit.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like I'm doing something good, but
that's how I felt when I was not eating as much, stopping weed. I'm like, oh, this is the cut. I'm cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the start of the cut now.
Yeah. It's totally not just because I'm physically addicted to the shit and I can't even eat.
Cut now. Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of lucked out with quitting weed though. It was normally when I even take a tolerance break, the first couple days when I go to sleep, man. Wake up drenched in sweat, tossing and turning all night, and then so you just feel like shit, and you're like trying to do this positive thing, but you just feel like ass. But I didn't get any of that.
No,
the first week, I mean, I wasn't sleeping great, but like, what would happen?
Have your dreams started coming back? Because I know,
it's
been getting wild shit,
nuts, man. Actually, speaking of drones, I had a dream last night that I was like following people driving with my drone. With a drone, and and this one person like kept like turning around and like looking at the drone, and I was like, oh shit. And then I went to like fly it away, and then it turns out that the drone was just a car itself, so I was like, oh fuck, I couldn't move it, and the cops were like, it was fucking weird. But what I was gonna say though was what I did have that sucked was if I woke up in the middle of the night, I could not like fall back asleep. It was like I just all of a sudden was in like thinking mode, you know what I mean? Like not even thinking about things, but just my thoughts were like super clear and like felt, you know what I mean? You know how normally you're still in a dream state, you wake up, you take a piss, you go back and fall back asleep. But it was like I was already like, all right, so today I'm gonna be like, you know.
I've realized I don't sleep unless I have to sleep. Like if
That's
I
probably
have
good.
if I have nothing going on the next day, I'm up until 5 a.m. And just doing nothing too. Like it's just my brain is like refusing to shut off. It's the worst feeling. But if I have something in the morning, then I could fall asleep at a normal time. My sleep's fine.
Oh, I see what you mean. So you're not meaning have to sleep like I need sleep right now, but more like I just have to go to sleep.
Yeah, like I have something to do tomorrow. I have to get up at this time.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I have nothing, I'm just like, what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I get that. I'm kind of the same. Like I find I get tired, and then I'm always like, oh man, like it'll be like 8 o'clock, and I'm like super tired. I'm like, man, I'm excited to go to bed. And then 10 o'clock rolls around, and I'm like, well, this Mr. Beast video is pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time, dude.
I actually was watching Mr. Beast the other day.
The best, dude.
He's actually sick. Yeah.
He was on Kill Tony.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
Dude, he wasn't on an episode though, right?
No, he was on the New Year's.
Yeah.
He was on the New Year's, yeah.
I didn't see it. Is the full thing out now?
The New Year's?
Yeah.
I sent it to you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it yet.
I didn't steal it from YouTube.
I saw clips of it, and I was kind of pissed that Hans won.
Yeah, he shouldn't have won, I don't think. But
He objectively shouldn't have won. Even the other comics
Rick Diaz got more laughs, but I think he was right in the sense that Rick Diaz is like kind of two-dimensional. I can't see his performance like over say months time still hitting the way it does.
That's true.
Because it's self-deprecation, and there's only so many things you can make fun of yourself with.
He fucking crushed that first night though, man.
Oh my god.
What an amazing first impression. Dude. It was like unreal. That was one of the most unreal things I've ever seen ever, just period.
Yeah.
Like that was like a high performing athlete or something.
Oh yeah.
When
it was beautiful.
Joke. Like, dude, did you and you couldn't have pre-written this stuff because it's like very situational stuff you're saying.
Did you see the new golden ticket winner? The latest one, Heath?
No.
He's like that little he's like 21, but he looks like he's like 12.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Don't care for him.
No, I don't really like him either.
I don't know what the hype was about. I don't know.
I think Tony just had fun making fun of him.
Yeah, but no, even like the comments though were like loving him, and I didn't see it, you know?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But I guess comedy's like very subjective in that way. So it's fine if I don't like it, and it doesn't really matter what I think. But
yeah, it's like collectively subjective, right?
Yeah.
Because like if one person thinks it's good, but like everybody else hates it, then
it's not good.
It's not. Yeah, well, it's like it's not welcomed, you know.
Yeah.
In the Kill Tony sphere.
I just didn't.
I've been kind of falling back on Kill Tony. I haven't been watching it as much though because
the last like few.
Because for a while, Fish Tank, the full episodes were coming out every Monday.
That's the Sam Hyde.
Yeah. So I was watching the full episodes of it, and now there's season 2 actually happening.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, dude, I'll show you it later. We'll go on the live and watch it. Season 2 has been fucking crazy, dude. It's been like, if you thought season 1 was nuts and like politically incorrect and like going too far with things, they like just step it up so much in this.
I love that, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
love
great.
when people push the boundaries. I don't even care what you say. You could say the most fucked up shit. If you're pushing a boundary and everyone's mad at you, I'm loving you.
But that's the cool thing
is
there's this guy, Dewanye, on it who is gay and black. And he's just a gleaming light to me of like, you see, y'all are just pussies. Like, because he doesn't give a fuck. He rolls with the punches. He'll laugh at everything they say, no matter how like people literally call him the N-word on the TTS. And
fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Fair
he
enough.
doesn't care. They call him the F and the N-word. And he's like, oh yeah, what? Like he does not care. He literally does not. He's like, I'm the one on the show that y'all motherfuckers are watching.
That's
like,
got a point.
I'm the one. Yeah, like dude, he's just sick. And he actually at first I didn't know how I felt because he was like a freeloader. He wasn't one of the actual contestants.
Yeah.
But he was one of the people they bring in, and he's been there ever since. But he's perfect too because he actually just wants to be on like reality TV. So like he doesn't actually. I don't think he's even like a MDE fan or a Fish Tank fan. I think he just wants to be on reality TV, and like those are the people they should have on it. Because the one thing that kind of sucked this season, but they played into it in a good way. But like every person was like a fan of season 1 and like knew about it. It's because they put an ad on Craigslist for it. So they said for the next season they're gonna actually
on
get like
Craigslist. They got these guys.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how you get the crazies. That's
was just the fans who got into it.
Yeah,
though, you know, but. So yeah, they were all except for one. There was this one guy from Japan named Shinji, who didn't know anything. He's fucking awesome too. He was
just on Craigslist and he fucking
he just found. I think a friend like recommended him to it. But he was like a porn star in Japan.
What?
And you would never think it. He's like as Japanese as you could be. Like super polite.
Do they in Japanese porn? Do they blur the dicks or do they blur the vagina?
They blur the dicks.
Is it the dicks or the vagina?
It's the dicks.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why tentacle porn's a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because they started being like, what else can we put in our pussy?
Dude, how did they come to that conclusion? How did they go from we can't see dicks but tentacles going in there?
They were looking around.
Sure.
Well, because do you know why they can't show dicks?
No.
World War II.
Oh wait, I did hear about that. They got dick banned, didn't they?
Because of the Constitution.
What a fucking slap in the face.
Because we rewrote their Constitution in World War II, after World War II.
Because we gave Germany in World War I the Treaty of Versailles.
Yeah.
Limiting their military. World War II, Japan got dick banned.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
There was like a bunch of weird things that just got written to the Constitution. Dude, I feel like
weird. Dude.
I think it was literally a group of guys just like let's make it so they can't have dicks in the porn. Yeah. They'll be fucking you just can't see the dick at all. Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
They probably did them a justice, to be honest.
But yeah, so they were probably just sitting around in the kitchen like, what other phallic things can we shove in our pussy?
That's wild.
And they stumbled upon tentacles.
World War II, I guess, fucking did something pretty good. Stop Japan dicks being shown all over the world, dude.
We don't need to see those.
Yeah, we don't need to see those. It's tiny things. I'm kidding.
The tentacles are way better.
Yeah, they're way better, dude.
But season 2's been great so far. It's like I'll show you some of the good clips from it. There's like this one kid, TJ is his name, or Thomas, and he was like when he first showed up, like super autistic. He was kind of like Josie from season 1, where just fidgeting and stuff all the time.
I don't even know who Josie. I haven't watched season 1.
The Asian girl from the first season. You don't remember?
You showed me like one episode, I think.
Oh damn, man! Oh,
I gotta like watch.
Well, because now they have the full episodes, right? Do we watch? I don't think we watched any of those.
No, we watched it when it was like
just the live.
The live, I think.
Yeah,
dude. Or you show me like the clips of the live or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta definitely watch the finished episodes. Like,
yeah,
at least episode 1 we'll watch later tonight because it's great, dude. There's like cinematic shots in it. There's like a drone shot.
I'll definitely watch that when I go home later. I'll fucking
dude, it's sick. But so this guy TJ, he like. When he first showed up there, he was such a like fucking social idiot, like just like he was literally like this. He would just be sitting there like this. And like, so yeah, I like blah blah blah, and now he like he was literally telling this other guy who was on there like he was telling him like, yo man, like whenever you're fidgeting like that and stuff, just like catch yourself doing it. He's like mentoring this other guy on like how to not be so like
how to not be autistic.
How to not be so
overtly
autistic. He said he had ADHD. So he's like, I'm just fidgeting out of boredom.
Apparently, ADHD is autism.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like apparently it's just on the spectrum. Like
apparently, they classified Asperger's now as autism too.
It always has been.
It always has been. I thought it was a recent revelation.
No, that's always been that way. It's like autism spectrum.
But they changed one recently where it was like they classified that as autistic.
I think they just don't call it Asperger's anymore.
Damn, that sucked to live.
They used to call it Asperger's, and now they're just like, well, that's just a form of autism, so it's just autism.
Yeah, you imagine living your whole life as Asperger's, and then you got to switch, be like, I got autism now.
Yeah. Everyone thought you had ass in your burgers.
I know.
Wait, burgers in your ass? Ass in your burgers.
Did you ever watch The Retarded Policeman?
Hell yeah.
Dude, that was the best.
And Asperger's.
Yeah, I love that. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was
you
classic.
Cannot get away with that now.
No, but you know what's funny about that is he is retarded.
Dude, he loved it.
Yeah, and
he loved it too.
He did it like out of his own.
Yeah,
he didn't have to be there. He was like there. You know what I mean? Like he did. He was Down syndrome, I think, right?
Yeah, they're there, bro. They're dialed in.
Again, they're having the best.
They're just having a great time.
But yeah, but what I was saying is, it was cool to see like Fish Tank sometimes for these people is like you might think sometimes like man like some of the things they do is like cruel, and it can be. But like it's like they grow so much from it, and it's really cool to see. Actually, like it's like really good for them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
out being social, you know,
being locked in the house with these people, and you have to socialize every day. But also just like Sam, literally kind of ripping on them sometimes, and like just like it. But it's cool to see them grow and develop as people. You know, it's like especially for those ones who are super like, just like have clearly never don't leave the room enough.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah. Shit, well, how long has this been?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes.
That's pretty impressive.
That's like a podcast.
That's a podcast. Well, we're here doing a podcast.
Doing the first episode of Talking Shid podcast, brought to you by Raycon headphones.
Just every sponsor.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
I wish like they like advertising companies like
wish I had a pussy.
What the fuck? No, I wish like advertising companies
and a dick
hit up teachers and had them do ad reads in front of the class. Dude, that'd be sick.
Dude, that actually reminds me of a joke this dude I was
That
working
would raise
with.
teacher salary. They'd be stoked with that, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That'd be
hell
awesome
yeah.
for him.
But this joke that we made at work the other day, where we were like, dude, at some point you're gonna be fucking on the way up to heaven, and it's gonna be like, this trip to heaven has been sponsored by Manscaped.
Manscaped is the fucking
sponsored by the Bible.
One. Yeah, sponsored by the Bible.
Sponsored by Jesus Christ. He's our Lord and our Savior.
And for only $4.99, you can have the deluxe package.
Do you want to see your friends and your family?
Or just your
Just your friends, yeah.
Oh, that childhood dog you got? That's DLC.
Oh, you want to listen to music? That's going to be an extra $5.99 a month. Yeah. The way to heaven's going to be fucking sponsored by ads. The ad reads on the way to heaven.
That'd be rough. Hell, they just seize your bank account. That's it. Yeah, fuck.
Well, real quick, I'm going to make sure the audio is still going.
Okay. I kind of got to whiz, bro. Yeah, I got to take... I'm going to whiz myself. But you'd be sick if you somehow managed to get, like, a mount for a TV there.
Yeah.
Like, for the podcast, and you just pull shit up right there.
Yeah, that would be cool. Actually. I mean, like, we could somehow incorporate the TV.
Yeah, that is true.
You know? I mean,
but that's a lot of effort.
The best thing to do would be just, like, we watch whatever we're watching, or, like, have my laptop here, and, like, if we're watching something, I just screen record it and then just put it in.
Yeah, I guess you could do that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, the nice thing is, too, is, like, having the iPhone and the Mac, I can just airdrop this to the computer super easily, the video and, like, editing.
And you're pretty solid at editing, eh?
Well, I mean, the editing I do is pretty easy.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But, yeah, I used to be more into it, and, like, when I was younger, like, when I was really little, and it sucked because the way I was doing it was on, like, Windows Movie Maker. But I remember learning how to do, I set up, like, I got a bunch of, like, blue, like, Bristol board things and set them up in my room, and it was doing, like, blue screen.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah.
At a young age?
Yeah, I was, like, 11.
I wish I got into, like, techie stuff when I was young.
It's helped me out a lot in life.
Yeah,
like, it's
but, like,
translated over.
Like, you really dove into, like, coding.
Yeah, I would have loved that. I wanted to do that at one point. You know, it's funny because, like, I think every person who was playing Minecraft on your computer at a young age, at one point you, like, learned how to set up a server.
Oh, yeah, because you download mods, you know?
Downloading mods, like, learning how to install mods, and then also learning how to set up, like, a Hamachi server.
Yeah.
Like, Hamachi was this thing you would use where it was basically like an IP sharing thing. And so you could if you both had it on your computer, you could be in, like, a group together, and that would allow you to be on a play on a server together. It was super complicated to do multiplayer back in the day.
I played very little computer Minecraft.
That was where I lived.
I got, like, the brink end of the computer Minecraft.
Yeah.
But then when it got released on the 360,
that's
when I
off?
deep dived, yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't have a console.
Yeah, you were all PC.
All PC for me, yeah. And I mean, that was honestly, like,
it was the better version.
No offense, it was better. Yeah,
it was for sure.
And it was cool too because I played Minecraft from the time it was an alpha.
Oh,
so I played it before it was even on the Xbox for, like, a year.
That's like me with RuneScape.
Oh yeah,
bro. I played RuneScape from, like, the get go.
What happened with me in RuneScape was I played it for, like, 2 months and then Minecraft happened. So
yeah, that's true. Bro, RuneScape's the best.
I think Minecraft's the best, but
no. Well, oh fuck, dude. If I had to pick between the two, I'd have to pick RuneScape, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I would pick now Skyrim over Minecraft probably. Like, if I could only play one for the rest of my life, I would definitely pick Skyrim.
No, you can't. No, because Minecraft, you have so much more options. How many times could you play through Skyrim?
Yeah, but, like, the way that, like, gaming happens for me now, it's like if I could just, like one day I know I'm gonna want to play the whole campaign of Skyrim again, and just knowing that I couldn't do that is, like, heartbreaking. Yeah, but I guess there's, like, Elden Scrolls and stuff now. Like,
like, I don't know.
What's that game called?
I think Minecraft would be the best because you could just go on and do whatever you want anytime.
Sorry, Elden Ring. That's what it's called.
Elden Ring. That's that. Dark Souls?
It's kind of no. It's just Elden Ring. It's just its own thing.
Wait, what am I thinking of?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. That's a game, right?
Yeah. Dark Souls is, like, nefariously hard.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm thinking
like
of.
Extremely difficult. Okay. Like, the boss battles are, like, retarded.
That's not Skyrim. I'm being dumb.
Yeah. No. But it all gets confusing. Like, Elden Ring, I thought, was a version of Skyrim.
Yeah. So what's the original Skyrim? It's just Skyrim, right?
Well, it's actually the 5th game in the Elder Scrolls series.
See, that's so lame that they do that, though. Makes it confusing.
Well, I mean, it's just the way it is. It started the Elder Scrolls game started as, like, arcade games in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, and then there was Oblivion in, like, the early 2000s, which was the 4th installment, and it's pretty close to Skyrim, but just like shittier looking.
Yeah.
And then Skyrim happened, and that's
it's not even underrated, but which was a great game series, Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah,
bro, the best.
Yeah. Especially which one was your favorite?
Oh, bro, I don't even know the names of them. Probably the third one though. I think it was. I don't know. I used to play when I was super young, and I would just be diving off buildings into haystacks.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah, the third one was good. I think for me, the second one was hands down the best. And then Black Flag was really good too. The 4th one, where you're like on the pirate ships and stuff.
The most recent one I played, I think, was you were like it was the one when it was set back in like the medieval time, not the medieval times. Like I'm thinking of Far Cry now, bro. I'm getting all these games mixed up. Far Cry's a good game series too.
Far Cry's awesome. yeah.
Far Cry 3 was the best.
No, I think you are thinking of Black Flag, probably the 4th.
No,
Assassin's Creed.
I'm not. I was thinking of Far Cry. I was mixing the two up.
Far Cry's not in medieval times though.
No, I'm talking about Caveman. You know the Caveman Far Cry? Yeah, bro. Dude, it was a sick game. Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't remember Caveman Far Cry.
Well, fucking you missed out because I was killing fucking woolly mammoths, bitch.
Was there woolly mammoths in Far?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there was woolly mammoths.
No, yeah,
but you were like a caveman, bro.
No, in Far Cry.
Far
Cry is one where you jump out of the plane and you have like guns and shit.
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's the third one. Yeah,
there's one of them, but there's another one.
There's like 5 now.
There's like a shit ton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't for I don't know. Who knows?
Honestly, how much more of this podcast do we do?
I don't know.
So if you got to take a piss, maybe we'll just
call her there.
I mean, it's at an hour and 20.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's a podcast.
I would be very impressed if somebody watched a full hour and 20 of us just talking shit on the first episode.
Yeah,
nobody's probably going to see this right now.
That's the interesting thing about YouTube, though, and the algorithm is like you never know.
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
If you are watching this, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out. Especially if you watch it up to this point.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That you just listen to two mentally retarded people talking.
Get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Get up right now. Start doing something else.
But, if you did watch the whole thing, give us some I just sounded like, if you did watch the whole thing, you sound like fucking Andrew Tate there.
Victoria now.
You watch the whole thing. He's got such a weird, it's like half British, half here's the thing. If you watch the whole thing.
Well, he's a weird mix, bro. He lives in Romania from the States. I think his father and mother were from different places. He's a hybrid.
Yeah, I think he was born but he was raised in England and shit though.
Was he? No.
Yeah. He's from the UK.
Maybe
he moved to Romania as an adult.
No, but he lived in the States for sure.
He moved to the States. He was his dad was like a chess wizard or some shit, and he was raised playing. And then when he became a boxer,
kickboxer.
I became a kickboxer. See that it's not quite British, but it's I became a kickboxer. It's there'll be that little bit of British that sneaks out, hello. I'm British. Hello. Yeah. Just a little reminder, I'm British. I fucking drink tea and eat biscuits and shit on the bread. Yeah. I've got no sugar. I've never had sugar before. I don't know what that's like. We just eat oats. I wake up in the morning. I have oats and tea. Oats and beans.
Oh, you know what slaps though? Beans on toast.
Yeah, that's super British.
Yeah, it's super British, but they kind of killed the fucking... Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm fucking uncultured. But beans on toast kind of slaps.
It does.
When you're in a crunch, dude, and you get those Heinz fucking pork and beans.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Nothing better.
Yeah, that shit's bomb.
Yeah.
That's like when I watched the Beatles. Did you ever end up watching Get Back, the Beatles documentary?
No, I didn't actually.
Dude, I swear everything they had was just bread. Some variation of bread.
You can't go wrong with it, though.
I like to think of them like really thinking hard, do I have toast with marmalade or do I have toast with beans? I don't know. It's a hard decision. There's one part in it that's hilarious for Ringo. Ringo doesn't say shit the whole movie. He's just in the back I play the drums. But there's one part where they're all sitting around. They're just sitting there and he just goes, I've just farted. And they're all kind of and they all walk away. They don't say anything. But there's also one part in it where George is I think I'd like to leave the band now. And they're like, when? He's like, right now. He just walks out and quits.
Really?
He quit the band, yeah.
Shit.
There's a part where George Harrison just quits the band.
Did you hear the new Beatles song?
I did, yeah.
I can't remember if I liked it or not. I think it was pretty it was mid.
It was super mid.
Yeah. Super mid.
Which you can't really do for such an iconic thing, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I mean, really,
the thing is, it was good, but for the Beatles, it's mid, I feel like.
And there's not much that they can do really because it was an old recording of John, so they kind of have to work with that, you know. But like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I don't think the Beatles today, if the Beatles put out one of their albums today, it would just be mid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't see the general like populace really.
Like really Rubber Soul, if it came out today, it would just be like, okay,
yeah,
you know. But like at that time when that came out, especially like Sgt. Pepper, when that came out at the time, it was like, what the fuck
crazy,
is this?
Dude.
That's the equivalent of like Death Grips.
Yeah,
nowadays, you know.
Yeah, I guess nobody would really get behind the Beatles wagon. I mean, I think they would still be popular for sure.
Maybe.
I think so.
But you know what's weird to think about is the Beatles being like making a TikTok like, did I just write the song of the summer?
Yesterday.
Baby,
you know the
grab
videos?
my car.
The videos and then it's like the dude singing "Take Me to Church" in the parking garage.
Yeah,
it's just fucking John in there. Yesterday in the parking lot.
Or doing a video of like, guess who our drummer is, and they're all playing the drums.
Yeah,
just having to do all those little stupid trendy fucking things. Yeah. Just that's so funny to think of, like Elvis having to like, did I just write the song of the summer? You know,
he died on a toilet.
I wonder how they would do like nowadays if they had to live in the like marketing. Like, it's so weird nowadays that everybody just has to market themselves like that.
You have to.
You can't just be a musician.
Yeah,
you like have to like I mean, that's one reason that like I feel like I like hesitate with putting out stuff and like promoting is it's like I don't want to have to play along this like dumb fucking.
It's like you got to be a musician, but you also have to be like a business marketer.
Yeah.
It kind of blows.
It definitely makes it really corny.
Yeah, and if the people don't get behind your like personality, they won't get behind your music when it should be separate.
That's why I fuck with Death Grip so much.
Because they just don't do shit.
They don't even do interviews. Yeah. Like they just literally, it's like, here's our art. If you like it, you fuck with us. And like, and I feel like that makes people who do like them even more.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's like that little mystery. You know what I mean? Because everything's so out in the open nowadays.
Yeah.
Like you know everything about your favorite artist. It feels like.
Dude, that's the thing that I think is the coolest about them is like. It kind of like at a certain point it like humanizes them to like learn all that about them, and then the mystery's kind of gone, and you're like, you know, they're just a guy, you know. But with Death Grips, I'm like, Ride could literally be like a psycho, like, and I don't like I would believe it. Yeah. He could literally live in like an abandoned building, and I would be like, that checks out.
Makes sense.
There's actually a video I saw of like urban exploration, and this guy in like this.
And he was in there. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I swear to God, I'll show you it after.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was actually really creepy. The guy comes around the corner. In this abandoned building, and there's this dude just tucked in the corner, just crouched down, and he's like, holy fucking, he's like, hello? Dude, are you okay? No response. He just stays tucked in this corner.
That might be staged, though. That's so easy to stage, dude.
I don't know. It seemed staged, or I mean, it seemed like it could be staged, but I don't think it was, because then also he leaves, and there's one part where the guy is kind of like looking at him in this one part, and he doesn't even see him, and he doesn't even acknowledge it later or anything. I was watching a breakdown of it, and the person was like, he doesn't even notice him. Oh. So I feel like if you're doing that, you would like capitalize on that. You know what I mean? Or like point it out. And then he sees the guy after, but it's funny because he sees the guy walking around after, and I shit you not, the guy walks exactly like Ride. Like he's just walking around. It looks like him walking off stage. It was like, what I thought was funny was I was like, maybe this is just where he lives, and the reason he didn't respond was because he doesn't want to get
cover blown.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get doxxed.
Yeah. That's just he's fucking squatting. He's a millionaire. Just I respect it.
This is how I like make my art. There's actually one. I don't know if I ever showed you. There is one interview they have, and his voice does not at all sound like what you think.
I think you showed me it.
He's just like, I don't really like take inspiration from like music. Really, I just like turn to like internal like struggles and stuff, man. He just sounds like a white nerd.
Yeah, that's most like really good musicians.
That's most
not white, but nerds. That's all good musicians are white.
Yeah, I mean,
how it is.
All good people are white.
Yeah, dude, that's just how the way the world works.
No, it's actually the opposite. I feel like
for the most part,
I feel like the best musicians are black.
I feel like that's still racist.
It's racist, but it's true.
I don't know. There's some Mexicans that fucking bomb, dude. Like, yeah. You ever hear that Yeah, dude. You ever hear that Japanese music? And like anime openers?
Oh yeah, they're bangers. Japanese actually, they're really experimental with music. A lot of noise.
Yeah, they have fun, bro.
They have really crazy music in Japan. Fun. Like super experimental. There was this guy. It's not Merzbow.
You know what? I feel like in a culture where it's kind of, I don't know if it's looked down upon to express yourself, but it's very like you have to meet a societal standard.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think music is that outlet where they could be like, boom.
Which probably makes it extra crazy.
Yeah.
But there was this dude, it's not Merzbow. If anyone knows and you're actually listening to this, let me know in the comments. But he would literally just like throw shit around on stage and break things, and like it was like noise music. But it was just him like raging on stage and like breaking shit. And, like, people would get like injured at these shows. Like it was a like
G.G. Allen type shit?
Yeah, exactly. It was like the Japanese G.G. Allen.
That's dope.
Jap Allen.
Jap Allen.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah, it was like crazy experimental music they have there. But I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap this up because
I gotta pee.
We're at exactly an hour 30. You gotta pee. So how are we gonna wrap this up? We gotta wrap this up somehow. Thank you for watching the first episode of the Talking Shid podcast.
Yeah, dudes.
And to break this down, this guy is not going to be here always. This is the guest of the podcast. So yeah, but we'll do quite a few together. You'll be here pretty regularly, I think.
Yeah, probably.
But the next one will probably be me and Grobby, I imagine, because Grobby also, when I said I was going to probably start a podcast, was like, hell yeah, I'm in.
Oh yeah, Grobby. I'll watch the Grobby one.
That'd be fun. Yeah. But then I'll probably just have other friends on. Like I feel like my buddy Noah would be really good on here. He's really into music, and he's just a good conversationalist. Me and him have really deep convos.
Dude, it's kind of cool. Like a podcast in a sense, even if nobody watches, it's cool as like a video journal. Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah, so you're documenting your conversations with your friends. Literally. A lot of times we'll hang out and be like, "Remember the time we talked about this?" Yeah, now we got video evidence. Yeah, exactly. And like we could clip parts of it and put it on TikTok. Even, you know what I mean? Like. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. Click that bell notification. Leave a like, leave a comment. Yeah. Suck a couple dicks. Yeah. Record yourself doing it. Upload it to OnlyFans. Make a shit ton of money. Yeah. And that's how you'll let us know. Subscribe to the Patreon. Yeah. We don't have a Patreon yet. Maybe one day I'll get a Patreon if this blows up. Anyways, that's it. We can't extend this any longer. Yeah, I gotta pee. You gotta urinate. Yeah. So. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, motherfuckers. Peace.